Hi everybody, I'm Brian McMaster and this is spinal flossing. Let's start out with our spinal flossing exercises. Reach up as high as you can and side bend one time either way. Rotate one time either way. Extend and squat. And then step to the side, turn your foot in, rotate your body in the opposite direction of your foot point. Step back, step, turn your foot out, rotate your body in the opposite direction of your foot point. Same thing the other side. One time either way. Be efficient and get to that spine. So I'm going to just tilt this down a little bit so that we can see a little bit more of the floor. Today we're going to work on foam rolling the thigh muscles and give you a quick little program so you don't spend a lot of time on it, and it's more likely that you can get back to it a couple times a day and help the nervous system and the muscles get used to being used more symmetrically and do a decent symmetric squat. So start out with arms up over your head, pull the shoulder blades down in the back, ribs down in the front, and squat down a few times. Just get a feel for how well you can do that. And then let's foam roll your thigh muscles. Start with lying on your stomach in kind of a push-up position, and you're going to roll from your knee to your hip, back and forth. Do it with your foot pointing straight down, and then turn your foot in, and then turn your foot out. So 3 different times, each with showing or slightly isolating a different part of the quadricep, inside, middle, and out, just by rotating your leg. Okay, just simple, turn the foot in, turn the foot out, and have the foot straight down. Same plan for the other part of the thigh. So turn onto your side and roll from knee to hip with your foot pointing straight ahead, and then point your foot down. Roll knee to hip, turn your foot up, roll knee to hip, and then turn over onto your back. You're going to go from your knee to your hip with your foot pointing straight up, and then turn your foot out, turn your foot in. It really doesn't have to be more than that. Switch over to the other side, knee to hip, foot turned out, foot turned in. Roll onto the side of your thigh again, knee to hip, foot pointing straight ahead. Turn your foot down, knee to hip. Turn your foot up, knee to hip. And then turn over onto your stomach. Get the quadricep, knee to hip, foot pointing straight down, foot turning in, foot turning out. And then work the inner thigh. Instead of having it in line with your body, turn it off to about 15 degrees from your body, and then bend your knee, and then roll hip to knee. Bring your knee down on an angle, hip to knee up on an angle, hip to knee. Do one of those either side. Hip to knee, hip to knee, hip to knee. Loosening up those muscles, and then come back and do a squat again. Arms up over your head, shoulders down in the back, ribs down in the front, and squat down. And that feels easier for me to get down deeper. And it's just a little bit of deep tissue massage with a foam roller. I didn't overdo it, so I'm not really inflaming my muscles. And I got through it relatively quickly, so I can come back to it again, end of the day type of thing. It's nice that it frees up both sides equally, so I don't reinforce a pattern of side dominance. It's easier to undo that asymmetry. Brief and frequent, do that program a couple times a day. I'm Brian McMaster. This is Spinal Flossing. See you guys tomorrow.